or some shit. Holy shit.
Oh,
That's
those are
fucking
comments. It's like a
awesome.
series of comments.
Wow. That was a once in a lifetime thing.
Whoa.
Can you send me whatever video you're taking right now?
Holy balls.
God.
Or some shit. Holy shit.
Oh,
That's
those are
fucking
comments. It's like a
awesome.
series of comments.
Wow. That was a once in a lifetime thing.
Whoa.
Can you send me whatever video you're taking right now?
Holy balls.
God.
Or some shit.
Hey, Salawan. First and foremost, as always, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start it off by giving all the glory and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakaha Kadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles who got millstone. Peace and blessings be to the Akim now pushing this word and truth and sincerity. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shah Brakathon. So, I'm entitled this lesson. Then shall they be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. Right? Because as y'all just saw in this clip that I just played, alright, and first before I begin with this lesson, it's a spirit because when I first started this video, one of the Akim's videos that popped up, and it was basically going into how, we're entering into a season of change. And in parentheses, it was 2nd Ezra 6:9, right, which is quoted, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. All right, and that's the spirit of the Lord that made that pop up, right, when I was showing this video of these chariots, because we know that when these chariots come back, or, when Yahweh Shah comes back with the chariots, that's going to be the end of the so-called white man's rulership, man. And that's going to be the beginning of ours, man. Right? So, hey, man, that's a spirit called Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, but, going back into this video, this caption, this is the craziest thing I ever seen in the sky, right? And if people, amazed and bugging out over something like this, which is your pa, how much more when Yahweh Shah comes back, man, right? Because when the Lord comes back, you actually gonna see, the chariots in detail, man. All right, the windows, the different precious stones and the metals that they made out of, so on and so forth. Because when you're reading the book of Ezekiel, I think it's the 8th chapter, it speaks about how, basically one of the angels' chariots, it was made out of like beryl, man, which is like an emerald-like color, which is like green. All right. But, what you seeing right here.
Holy shit.
This is scriptural, right? A lot of people think that it's comets, which is all bullshit, man, right? Because if the atmosphere, is so hot that, meteorites, they burn up before they even able to hit the earth. What makes you think that they're going to enter into the Earth's atmosphere and then all of a sudden just disappear out of nowhere, man? That's all bullshit. Esau, he just throws out certain things to cover up the fact that it's actually the chariots. All right, and really it scares him, man, because he knows that once the chariots start to pop up, which is when you read in the book of Matthew 24, it speaks about how there was going to be signs in the heavens. And one of those signs was going to be the chariots. Right, this is, the sign of this man's kingdom falling. All right, that's why he gonna continue to try to make, certain things to fight against the Lord. Right, because that story, or not that story, but that prophecy you read about in Revelations 12, on how there's gonna be a war in heaven. When Yahweh Shah come back, the so-called white man gonna try to go out with a bang. And now of course, the Lord gonna thrash dude. He ain't even gonna stand a chance, because when we read in 2nd Ezra 13, it's locking for quoting a lot. But this is just gonna be just a quick hit anyway. All right, it speaks about how, out of an innumerable multitude, you know what I'm saying, a large ass just army, man, fighting against the Lord. Suddenly, there appeared the smell of smoke and ashes, man. So it's gonna be that quick. All right. Esau really think, you know what I'm saying, that he gonna have a chance to fight against a chariot, man. When one chariot alone can destroy the whole earth. Right? A chariot can, you know what I'm saying, the shapeshift itself into the size of the earth, man. And as a matter of fact, Yahweh Shai's fathership is going to be the size of the earth, man. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to prove that here in a second. Because it speaks about how he was going to measure the earth. Right? Basically, size the earth up, man. All right? But right here, this is scriptural because I'm finna go ahead and grab it. Salakia. This is 2 Maccabees 5. And we're just going to start at verse 2. You know, this was actually, you know what I'm saying, explained in the scriptures. All right. Second Maccabees 5 and 2, it says, and then it happened that through all the city, for the space almost of 40 days, there were seen horsemen running in the air. Right. And it's not talking about, you know, literal horsemen, man. You know what I'm saying? Like some Santa Claus shit. You know, reindeers running in the sky, man. It's talking about chariots because they're personified as horsemen because horsemen are symbolic for power. Right? It says in cloth of gold and armor lances, like a band of soldiers. It was like an army. You know what I'm saying? When you watch this, it looked like an army. I peeped that.
Oh,
That's
those are
fucking
comments. It's like a
awesome.
series of comments.
You know, like when you watch that movie Exodus, you know how they show you the Egyptians was pursuing after Jake. That's kind of how it looked from a side view, man. All right. So this is what he's describing. It says, in troops of horsemen in array, encountering and running one against another. All right. Isn't that that's exactly what that looks like, right? They all close together, flying next to each other. Peep that.
Wow. That was a once in a lifetime.
Can't tell me that ain't what it's talking about, man. Right, it says, with shaking of shields and multitude of spikes and drawing of swords and casting of darts and glittering of golden ornaments and harness of all sorts.
Whoa.
Ornaments glittering, man.
Can you send me whatever video you're
This
taking?
is what he's describing, man. All right.
Holy balls.
So no, them ain't no comments. You know, meteorites, you know, whatever Esau wants to call it, those are actually
Holy shit.
chariots that get high by
Oh,
those
those are.
are, you know what I'm saying, so-called cause UFOs, man. Right, those are the chariots of the Lord. And going back to like the 1960s, Esau had labeled the chariots as UFOs to basically cover the fact that those are the angels of the Heavenly Father, man. The elites, they know what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they have telescopes and, you know what I'm saying, with their international space station, satellites and shit in the sky, and they see the chariots. Like it's this one Edomite, you know, he used to work for NASA, and he came out, you know, on an interview, and he basically, you know what I'm saying, told this other Edomite lady that he saw so-called black men coming out of spaceships, all right, which are the angels. Even when you read in Ezekiel, the first chapter, it describes the angels. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people take out of context, they think it's describing like that the angels look like monsters and shit with many eyes and heads and all that, when it's really not. All right? But it describes the angels. And even how their skin is as polished brass, man, which is brown. All right? And he even mentioned that, like, the angels about like 7 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? See, these high-ups, man, they see them. But they're not going to come out and tell y'all that. And the people so damn stupid that you'll tell them those are the angels and they'll think you playing. You know what I'm saying? They not going to take you serious. But shit, they going to take you real serious when you have a shot come back, because they going to see the angels. You know what I'm saying? Imagine seeing a big-ass angel. You know what I'm saying? Because the angels are mighty, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't them, you know, little white babies and shit you see naked shooting a bow and arrow with a heart at the tip of it, man. they ain't how the angels look. All right? The angels, if you see an angel, you know, so you might fucking have a heart attack because they got an austere look to them. You know what I'm saying? Like a Judite, man, like Yahweh Shai. Right? Got an austere look to them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With armor on, swole as hell, with a sword in their hand, man. All right? That's what you're going to see when Yahweh Shah come back, right? Not to mention, you folks going to see Yahweh Shah, right? Because even when you read in Revelations 1-7, it speaks about how those that have pierced Yahweh Shah are going to see him in his second coming, man. Right? So y'all going to see the Lord too. Hey, but this is that glory.
Comments, it's like a series of
the Lord
comments.
is going to come back with. And this is on a minor scale right now.
That was
Y'all
a
just
once
seeing
in a
it
life.
in the form of lights. You know what I'm saying? Glittering lights. Wait until y'all see the actual ship. Folks gonna be bugging out, man. All right. So next scripture you're gonna grab is the book of Habakkuk, the 3rd chapter. All right, Habakkuk 3 and verse shit. I guess we can just start at 1. It says, "A prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet, upon Shigionoth. Oh Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid." And this is what, you know, the words that a prophet should do to your spirit. You know what I'm saying? When you hear these type of things, you know what I'm saying, it should put some type of fear in your mind to get yourself in order. You know what I'm saying? But we understand that the Lord is hardening a lot of Jake's mind, you know what I'm saying, to become proud just so they can be destroyed. All right, cause shit, somebody got to play that lot to get hit by a laser, man. And it's gonna be a lot of you niggas, right? You niggas that's gonna get shipped over there to the Middle East. Hey, you gonna be the first ones, you know what I'm saying, to nuck and buck with Yahweh Shah. Because that's where he coming from first before he reach over here in the West. It says, "Revive that work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known in wrath, remember mercy," because that's how much destruction the Lord's going to come back with. You know what I'm saying? When you read further on down in this chapter, you know, Habakkuk has the Lord. And that's the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, Lord, you know, you mad at the oceans, you know what I'm saying? The streams, mountains. All right, because that's how much, you know what I'm saying, wrath the Lord going to come with. He going to have to remember mercy when he come back, man. All right? It's just Yahweh came from Teman, right? You know, which is Yahweh Shah. That's what it should say, Yahweh Shah. And the Holy One from Mount Paran, Salah, his glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praise, right? And Yahweh Shah's glory is going to cover the heavens because the Lord's going to come back, you know what I'm saying, with the armies of the heavens, man, with the army of the heavens, you know what I'm saying, the angels. Also in Revelations 19, it speaks about how the Lord is going, you know what I'm saying, come back, those clothed in white, riding upon white horses, roughly paraphrasing, man. You know what I'm saying? Millions and millions and millions, you know what I'm saying, of angels operating chariots in the sky, man. You know what I'm saying? A full-blown so-called alien invasion. That's what's going to cause a whole lot of people bugging out. You know what I mean? It says in his brightness was as the light. He had horns coming out of his hand, right? In other words, laser beams, man, right, coming out of those ships. It says, and there was the hiding of his power. Before him went the pestilence, right, you know what I'm saying, those missiles, and burning coals went forth at his feet. You know what I'm saying, those laser beams, man. He stood and measured the earth, right? How's the Lord going to measure the earth? Because that chariot, you know what I'm saying, he's coming backwards, it's going to be big as shit, man. It's going to size up the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why Esau, he captured, like, was it like a year or two ago? NASA had seen this chariot approach the earth that was like 3 times the size of the earth, man. That could have been Yahweh Shah's chariot. All right, just showing us a sign, you know what I'm saying, to basically keep us motivated in the spirit to keep enduring. All right? It says he measured the earth, and he beheld and drove asunder the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered. The perpetual hills did bow. His ways are everlasting. Right, and that's pretty much the point on that. So, I'm going to grab this last one. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. All right, this is Isaiah 13. In verse 6, it says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." All right, and in that video, you know what I'm saying, folks was, you know, borderline bugging, man. You know what I'm saying, amazed as hell. But, you know, when Yahweh Shah come back, you going to have, you know what I'm saying, people dropping dead from heart attacks. You know what I'm saying, shitting on themselves, pissing on themselves. You know what I'm saying, even committing suicide, right? Because when Yahweh Shah enters into this atmosphere, man, it's going to change the vibration of the earth, man. The earth going to shake. You know what I mean? All types of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a sight to see for the elect. You know what I mean? But for everybody else, you know what I mean? They really going to know that they doomed, man. Right? That's the end all be all for them, man. You know, because even when you read in Matthew 24, you know, you either going to be beamed up or you going to be left to the melt. Right? No ifs, ands, or buts. And if you're a heathen, then it don't even matter. You're going to be left to the melt either way it go. Or you going to go into slavery. All right, that's your fate. And it says, verse 8, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, which is America. This is going to be that land that's going to be laid desolate. Right? And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. All right? And I'm going to stop it right there, man, because, you know, the point was pretty much proven. All right? But this right here, man, all right, this is scripture. You know what I'm saying? And this is just an example of how the Lord is going to come back.
Whatever video you're
Like I
taking.
stated, they just appear, the chariots are
Holy
appearing as
balls.
lights, man.
Or some shit.
Eventually, you're going to see them in full detail.
Holy
Windows
shit.
and everything, man.
Those are comments. It's like a series of comments.
The call Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakakadash. Shalom and the Baba.